Welcome everyone to the next episode of Immortalized in Stone. Right now it's me and your boy Mike. We're gonna try to hold it down while the other guys hopefully get on here. But there's a lot to talk about, so I don't think it'll be an issue. But hopefully they'll join us soon. How's it going, Mike?
Oh man, I'm chilling, brother. I went hunting today for some more masks to try to make some more of
The
those
3D
3D
things.
things, man. Yeah. But other than that, I went comic book hunting to this thrift shop that normally used to always get a lot of comic books. All of a sudden now, since I decided to get back into comic books. With my luck, it's terrible because now all of a sudden out of the blue, they haven't had comics in 2 weeks.
Of course.
I tell you, I gotta up just to get bad luck. I have to upgrade to get luck first. It's crazy. It's fucked up, man.
I hear you though, because I used to go to a few places that had comics a lot, and they stopped. So now it's only the comic shop. But unless there's a sale going on, it's not that easy to get a good deal in a comic shop. So.
Yeah, and I've been buying a lot of comics too online. There's this place that do auctions. You know what I'm talking about. I want to blow up the spot and stuff, but
then everyone's on it. And you can't get shit.
Exactly. Anyway. And I got some decent books. I mean, they because a lot of people like when you use the term key issues, they get upset because a key issue to them is like the killing joke Joker, and all that craziness. And then, my thing is like, growing up, I always thought a key issue was a issue that was well liked, well read, and editors' choices, and it was just like if you needed, let's say, Batman 280, like you read 280 through 283, and then 284 and 286 was like a real good key issue that was not only more expensive than the other ones, but had more of the action that you was waiting for. And, that would be a key issue. But now in today's terms, when you look at YouTube and eBay, a key issue is like a $100-$200 book. And I'm like,
oh, yeah, like the first appearances and stuff.
Yeah, it's like, that's not a key issue, bro. Like, that's
what people collect nowadays. I mean, I like collecting them too. But like you said, because this has become the age of the movies. Now, anything that there's any leak of a TV show or a movie having to do with a certain character, all of a sudden the price of their first appearance shoots through the roof.
Exactly.
And then the stupid people, are the ones who go out and jump on that book while it's at its highest price. Don't do that, guys. If you want the book, wait until the hype on that show dies down, and you'll be able to get that book back at a more normal price, and you won't have lost money because you didn't jump on it when it was at its highest.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And it kind of goes the same for statues, because we see that too. A character will come out, and there'll be a movie coming out to go with them, and all of a sudden now that statue's going for $1,000 or more, and then the movie's over, no one's really caring anymore, 6 months to a year down the line, and all of a sudden that piece is now $600, $700. So the key with any collecting, don't jump on it when the hype is at its highest.
Exactly. Unless it's a real rare piece, or it's very, very limited, then that's a different story. If it's limited and if you think you're getting a good deal on it, fine. But don't just get it because everybody else on YouTube you like, you admire, you watch, got it, and now so you want to have something to talk about just to get it because they got it. That's another bad thing that people do up here. It's like they'll see somebody that they like, and they're like, oh, wow, that person got it, so it's cool. They go out and get it, and they're like, shit, fuck, damn, why?
Yeah, exactly.
And,
I've done the same thing, and I hate selling shit. It's a pain in the ass. But the thing is, like, you get into stuff, like you said, there's a little hype around the piece. You're like, oh, it looks really good. but then you're saying to yourself, because this is what but it doesn't really fit in with my collection.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, oh, but I'm going to get it because everyone seems to love it. And it does look good. So then I buy it, and then I'm looking around, and I'm like, wait a minute, this shit doesn't fit in with my collection. I need to, like, get rid of it. So now, then you got to go through that hassle of trying to sell it. So there's a few pieces I'm going to be putting up. Just because, like you said, room's an issue too, but also that I want to have the statues I really want in my collection that fit with my comic book style of collection. And, having all this other stuff doesn't really work too well.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. And like, that's why I personally think that, I think a lot of people's videos, whether people like you or not, has a lot to do with the fact that you help people a lot more than you think, and a lot more than they considerably think, due to the fact that the whole point. The reason why I look at people's videos and why I do the videos the way I do my videos is because I look at it as like I guess you could say meeting. I look at it like the fact that, hey, I can help prevent you from fucking up by getting something that you may or may not be truly interested in getting. It's like when you have that first impression, we all do this. And it's like, you know what? Damn. You see something and automatically you don't even know why, but you just keep staring at it. You're like, yo, I want it. But then you look at some stuff and we do it. We rationalize and talk ourselves and getting it. It's nice, but it's not really that. But I don't have that character, or I like the pose. So let me go and get it. Then you buy it, and you're sitting there, and you're like, damn, like, really, really could have done without it. And almost everything I've had with, except for my like, to be honest, like most of my Transformers, G.I. Joes, and shit like that. Like, if you notice, I never got rid of my comics. I threw them away because they were so fucking wet and disgusted, but I've never, unless I had doubles, I've never got rid of them. You know what I mean? And the reason why my G.I. Joes and stuff went, because I didn't have the room for them, and it was way too many G.I. Joes to put in boxes and put in basements. So I got a ridiculously, I got like a nice, almost a nice little early 2000-ish German car price for all my G.I. Joe stuff, and that's why I jumped on it. And I was like, "Fuck it," It's gonna go to somebody I know they're gonna want it, and that's why I did that. And the Hot Toys, and I just see it's just too repetitive, too much of the same thing flooded the market, and now look at almost. I would say close. I'll be exaggerating if I said no. I think I'm right. I would say about a good 78% of most of the Hot Toys I had aren't even worth the price I paid for them back then. And that just says a lot on why it was a good thing and good reason why I got rid of most of that shit. And I would say the other 22% were definitely shit I could have held on to. Because it's like it's worth twice as much as what it was at its peak then. But it's like you never know. So what? I kept going back and forth to Hot Toys and Sideshow and other shit because I'm very indecisive that way when it comes to stuff that I really, really didn't grow up on, but it's a new company. But if I don't really feel what a company is doing, or I'm like, why am I advertising for a company for free? And it's like they basically saying F you and everybody else. You buy it, you buy it. You don't buy it, oh well. You know what? F it. I'm gonna get rid of this shit. And my plan was to get rid of everything. And since I had that life-size Yoda bust, I was gonna go into the 1/3 scale, and I was only gonna get certain shit. But then I started watching videos again on YouTube. Then I would go to certain thrift shops, and I would see this, I'll see that, and then I'm like, damn. And then all of a sudden I'm like, yo, I got this, I got that, and one, you get one item. And then it just goes haywire. And next thing you know, you're like, what the fuck? You got a whole bunch of shit again. And you're like, didn't I just get rid of my stuff because of this? And it's like you suck yourself right back into it. Don't even realize it.
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
I've changed.
crazy.
Like I used to be where a piece came out, for instance, on Sideshow, wherever, gotta have it, pre-order, 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 pre-order. And then it's gotten to the point where it got ridiculous. And now I see myself looking at a piece, waiting about a month on the fence with it. And then if it really says to me, oh, I got to order it before it sells out, then I'll order it. If I'm really not caring that much, I'll say, you know what? Maybe if I see it in a comic shop and I like it, I'll pick it up. That's how my thought pattern has changed.
Yeah, and that's the smartest way to do it. It's just like that's how I do with the video games. Like I had a guy who sat there in the store last week and told me that Mafia 3 was trash. But I was talking to an old manager. Well, she wasn't. She's not old. She's a beautiful young sister.
I know
Drop
what
dead
you meant.
Yeah, drop dead gorgeous. But you know, to me, she's like a kid. She's like a younger sister to me because like a couple years ago, before I moved out here, she was in training at a GameStop on Pickens Avenue in Brownsville. So I used to always mess with her. And you know, now you know she's like the head manager at another location. So I went behind the counter, gave her a hug and a kiss, and we were just talking. And she was like, "Oh well, I like the game." And she was like looking at the guy like the way he said, "Oh, Mafia 3 is black." He was going in on it like he was crazy. So so she's looking at me with this frown, and she's like, "I like the game." So when she said that, I was like, "Okay," because most of the games we've been talking about over the years, and this was around the time when PS4 and Xbox One was out. So I know that we kind of have the same kind of taste when it comes to games and stuff. So I was like, and I just brought it the same day, but from another I brought it from another a store in Long Island. You know, I brought it used. I'm gonna go home and play it. What happened? Came home, played the game, and before I played it, I was looking at reviews online about it, and I was like, "Yo, the game looks kind." I'm like, "Yo, the game looks kind of cool." Everybody who has videos on it, they said it's a nice game. I didn't really hear nobody really trash the game except for this guy. So I'm like, you know what? So I was like, "Fuck it." You know, I don't have to break the seal because that's why most of the games that I know that I'm not too sure of, I wait a week, 2 weeks, and I'll get it used. Because that way, if I don't like the game, I get my money back. You know what I'm saying? I can't afford to keep going there spending $65 or more for a fucking game. Last time I did that, I paid $100 for a damn 10-inch Street Fighter 5 reuse statue because that Street Fighter 5 game was straight garbage.
Oh, yeah, I remember. But, you know what it comes down to? And, you know, this is what people, I think, don't understand. But as with anything in collecting, but mainly games, everyone's opinion differs. And
yeah, this is true.
For you to sit there, any collect or gamer, and say that something is straight trash, that's bullshit because there's a lot of people that might actually enjoy it. And I found that to be true, even with statue collecting. There were statues, people were like, oh, you know, all over the thing, don't buy this statue, it's garbage, blah, 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 and all the complaints. And it came way down in price because of it. And then I said, you know what? I think it looks good. The price is right. I'm going to give it a chance. You know, worst case, I sell it. And when I got them, I thought they were amazing. And it's just like that was the point where I learned you can't go by what everyone else thinks. Just go by what you like.
Exactly. And I think it helps when you actually sit back and you look at videos. I think when you look
at of course,
some video, you know, it can help. It can help you, you know, decide more. But most of the shit I've gotten from Hot Toys and Sideshow, like back then, especially when it comes to the Hot Toys, nobody really had like a lot of those pieces. They were either too expensive, and Hot Toys wasn't really that as popular as they are. Well, they're not even that popular anymore. But you know, back then it wasn't like that. So you're like, and then it's like, oh shit. Then you get it, and you're like, oh wow, you know. And back then nobody really trashed it because when you had a piece, almost every piece they had was just a hot piece because there was no other companies that were doing 1/6 scale stuff in any kind of decent condition or anything. So if you had a Hot Toys, you was the man. And I basically had so many like high-end, hard to find, expensive ass Hot Toys. So at first I became real popular and I became real known real quick But then when I start seeing him pull a Sega move, I start going in on another way, and all of a sudden that's when all the hate came off. He's wrong, and
yeah, exactly.
oh, sell me the piece, and I'm like, wow, like, dude, it's not even that serious. Relax, like, I can't have my own opinion on it. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, like.
Yeah, it becomes.
So I'm like, you know what?
You're an idiot, man.
Man, I got cold. Like, shit, that's the PG-13, version of what they say.
What's up, Tim?
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, brother?
Not much. I got a cold, so I don't know how long I'll be on.
Nah, you're gonna be on all night, man. Fuck that. Drink some tea and rub some crackhead suits on your chest, man. Stop it.
But yeah, so there's a lot of craziness. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out as well. That the new Deadpool looks amazing.
Oh yeah, that shit's hot.
I think
I'm getting that. That one I'm getting.
Just show this. It's one of those things where I would be on in a heartbeat if I had the space, but this piece is going to take up some space. Let me get a good picture of it for everyone.
You want the one him slicing the grenade?
Yeah, exactly.
Missing. Oh, I'm getting. Now see, because the first Deadpool I had it, and I had the exclusive, and I got it cheap too, and I turned right back around and sold it, and I didn't even bat an eye regretting that I sold it. I'm like holding the fucking chicken in his hand. Really?
Oh, that's the one I have, but here it is for everyone who's logged in. So you got this, you got the missile, and what I like too, here's the grenade you could see. Here's the whole statue. Now here's what I mean by it takes up a lot of space, because you got the base, which isn't too bad, but then you got the missile coming this way, the grenade and sword this way, the gun this way. So, but it's an awesome pose action. I love, because this just screams Deadpool to me. Let me find it.
Yes, it does.
The exclusive.
And I definitely want the exclusive. That one is exclusive. I would definitely get. And this is a statue. This is gonna be my first.
There it is. He's with the selfie stick, taking a picture. I'm like, that is Deadpool. That's something he would do.
Would do. And don't forget the head too, because the head, he's got that kissing.
Yeah, he's doing the kissing head. So
I don't like Deadpool, but that's pretty cool.
Because you know what, this kind of feeds into what you collect, the dioramas, because it really does look like one. Because there's so much going on.
It's like telling a story.
Mm-hmm. So that piece is coming out. Let's see. There's a lot of good ones. I got to order this myself.
You already paid off your Green Lantern, Lou?
I just did one payment. But what I'm thinking of doing, because as me and Mike were discussing before about buying pieces and then not knowing, well, I have pretty much the entire He-Man statue paid off, and I've been on the fence from the very beginning because I love He-Man. I grew up with He-Man. It was the first action figures I played with. But then I'm looking at it, and I'm like, most of my collection is Marvel and DC, and now you're putting in a dude with a sword and an axe. And I'm like, I don't know how well it's going to fit. And then you got the whole 1/5 scale thing going on, because I've seen him next to 1/6 scale pieces. And I don't know this. I'm thinking of just canceling that and moving all the payments over to my Green Lantern, which would pretty much pay it off.
So you like my opinion, Lou?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't want to buy something and then I'm like, damn, I bought it because of the hype of the character, and now I got it, and I'm like, after a month, it's back in the box. You know, I don't really want to do something like that. And then plus, I know if I get He-Man, I'm gonna get Skeletor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Evelyn. Now it's a whole nother line to have to collect.
So he's only 1/5 He-Man.
Yeah, he's 1/5 scale. It looks amazing. Don't get me. I've seen it. I mean, it really looks sharp. But it's just I'm starting to think, like I was saying, with my collection, I have to move some of the stuff that's really not superhero related.
Yeah.
You know, certain stuff like, for instance, I've got the Conan from Pop Culture Shock, but that is something that is nice enough that it could be in a living room because there's presence to it. I have like the sword and sorcery stuff, you know, in the downstairs of the house where people see them. Now, that would definitely fit in with the decor, whereas superheroes doesn't, which is why they're in the collection room. So that's how I feel about it. Certain ones I could put down there. If I got my Arcala, I could put it down there. You know, even Medusa, say, because it's got the mythological stuff going on. So those could kind of fit in there. Whereas in the superhero room, when I'm looking at something, like I have Kier here, which I probably might move downstairs as well, because I do like her. She was my favorite Court of the Dead piece. But it's like they don't really fit in with the superheroes.
Yeah.
So that's just my thought pattern on it. So I think I'm going to swap it out, put all that money onto the Green Lantern, because I keep hearing he's coming soon, but I haven't gotten any notice. So I'm happy about that, though, because I don't got the funds right now.
Are you going to lose the, what are they called? The NRD, whatever? Non-refundable?
Yeah, I might, but it's so minimal that I'm not really worried about that. $50 ain't going to kill me.
Right. Yeah, because then you're saying you're going to have to collect a whole new line.
Well, that's the problem, and it's like, where do I put this shit? You know, it's like I got the Sucker Punch stuff. I'm not going to sell that because they're gorgeous, and they kind of do fit in with the superhero shit. But He-Man's not. He's definitely would have to go with the sword and sorcery stuff. And him maybe, but Skeletor, the rest of them, they're not really going to fit in with, you know, like a decor in your living room. It's just going to look weird. So, yeah, that's why I'm staying away from
it makes sense. It makes sense. That's another reason why a lot of people include myself. They, you know, like I'm always indecisive because I'm such a perfectionist that I feel that way all the freaking time, man. Where I'm like, I look at one piece right to my left, and then it'll be comic book related. Then I look at another piece, it'll be fantasy or movie related, and I'm like, and it kind of throws me off a little bit. Where I'm like, looks funny, but you know, like, you know, me seeing how your living room is and stuff, you know, it makes sense. You know, fantasy stuff, you know, is more grown up-ish, so it helps the decor. I mean, everything complements each other.
Yeah, because you have that Pegasus, and then you could have on the side maybe Conan or Medusa, and it fits in. But
because it's like that medieval look. So yeah, it has that mature grown up look to it. You know. But you start, and you're right. You know, you start having Superman and everybody else in your damn living room, and the way your living room look with all that tan and light brown, all those colors, it's gonna be like, what the hell? It's gonna look like a fucking circus.
But see, you gotta think about it. Let's face it. Not all, but most collectors have to deal with wives, girlfriends, whatever. Even if you're just dating people, they come over your house. They're not going to want to be like, the first thing a woman's going to do if she walks in your house and all you got all over the place superheroes, they're going to be like, oh, this guy's a loser. Let's move on. But what's up, Ray?
What's going on?
So that's kind of what goes on here. But You know, we all have to do what we got to do. And that's what we can.
Hey, Lou.
Yeah.
Look what just got dropped off today.
Uh-oh. It looks like a sideshow piece.
I have the power.
He-Man, who we're just talking about. I know it's a tough call for me. I don't know. I'm still don't know what to do.
Man, they got that one, which he's cheaper than Evelyn and Skeletor.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't get. There's nothing more on each one than the other that they should be different prices.
Well, this one I got is, I guess, the exclusive one. I pre-ordered it when it came out back in the summer. But I guess with this one, the difference is it has the axe compared to the regular one, which when I went online, now they're selling the regular one and they got 2,500 pieces. The one I got is just 1,250 pieces.
Yeah, it's the EX.
Yeah, so, but that Skeletor is about 2,500 pieces as well. So I don't know if they sold an exclusive for that one or not, or will they?
Yeah, they did. It was the old school head, the cartoon looking head. There was the yellowish color.
Oh, okay. But that one hasn't came out yet, though, right?
No, it's not released yet.
Okay, so it'll probably be exclusive with his trident staff and probably his sword. Because technically, when the toys came out, there was 2 swords. There was, it was kind of based off like Black Star, the cartoon, when that came out, because it had 2 swords, the Power Star and the Star Sword. So.
And he even, after a while, had that sword that came together. It was 2 pieces that twisted like a snake.
That one was in the new version, the 2002 version when they revamped them.
Yeah, because I had the action figure.
Yeah, I had that. I think, I still got that action figure. It's still in the package. I just sold the classic one. Some guy bought it like a few days ago. So, that sword, it did the twist whenever he swung it around instead of holding it up.
Yeah.
He just swung it and opened up and all that good stuff. So, but I thought that cartoon was better than, even though I grew up on the 80s, I like the 80s cartoon, but now you get older, you see all the cheesiness in it. Compared to the 2002 was a lot better. So, I don't know why they stopped making it. I mean, they was going into the new storyline where it was talking more about King Grayskull, and they was going to introduce She-Ra.
Yeah, no, it was a good cartoon. I enjoyed it.
Well, She-Ra wasn't. After now that I watched it when I got older, I'm like, okay, why was I even watching this crap? Because Hordak looked like my 5-year-old could have drew him.
Man, the 1-year-old just threw up. So I'm probably going to go.
I guess he caught what you have.
Yeah, the 1-year-old just threw up all over the place, so I got to go help the wifey clean up and get the baby clean and stuff.
Yeah, I think that stuff's going around. Because I wasn't feeling too well this weekend, and then my oldest, he went to school, and then my wife had to pick him up.
Yeah, it's going around for sure.
No, it was yesterday and today. He didn't go to school yesterday, but he went today, but couldn't make it.
It's kind of because the weather. It went from really nice to freezing. At least over here.
Yeah, because like right now I'm in Texas, and it's like a high of 75, and this is November.
Oh, that's so nice. Over here it's like 19
next week.
Well, I mean, you're used to it because you were in Alaska.
Well, Alaska weather, I'm glad to be away from there because so the weather here is not cold to us. So we're like, because like I said, we were in Alaska for that year. Because -20, and they saying that was a mild winter. I was like, man, this crap.
I don't know.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's brutal. I mean, we're complaining, about 19, 10, maybe even 0.
Yeah.
But when you're talking negative, oh, my God.
Well, you see some of the videos I did outside when I was in Alaska. Those some cold times.
Yeah, I bet.
Cold
Next
times.
time you see Sarah Palin, choke slammer for me.
I'm not trying to get beat up by Glenn Rice.
No, I'm talking to somebody on YouTube on thing.
That was Glenn Rice's boo back in the day when she was a sports announcer. A lot of people didn't know that.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Michigan went over there for the Great Alaskan Shootout, and I guess he was shooting out.
Oh my God.
Lou said he was in love with her.
Oh yeah.
He's crazy.
Found her attractive. He couldn't stop thinking without her.
Nah, get the hell out of here. She's far from my type, bro.
Oh man.
What's your type?
So yeah, I got going on for tonight. I'm about to fold some laundry, help my wife with this laundry, or you gotta go? Oh, I thought he wasn't going.
Well, if he doesn't go, he can't play his game tomorrow.
I can see he's going up at practice here. But go fold some laundry, and hopefully my team gets selected for the college playoff right now.
Yeah, there's been a lot of upsets.
Yeah, since Michigan, Washington, and whoever the other team, Clemson lost. Hopefully that opens it up for Louisville, which they'll probably be a little biased because we're within the last 10 years. That's when we started really being good in football. So we're not like no traditional football powerhouse, but I'd rather see the soon-to-be Heisman Trophy winner in the playoffs than, some other bum team that don't deserve to be in there.
I hear you.
But it's up to the judges. I mean, the 4th of December is when the final vote. So we can get in this week and then say like lose and we'll get bumped just like the other teams got in last week and then all 3 of them lost. But that's just what they got us right now, number 3, but that's just in the coaches poll. It's not what the playoff committee is going to select tonight in about like 14 minutes, my time.
I hear you. What's
But I
up,
just wanted to show you
man?
that it came in
What's
today,
going on, guys?
so
Nice.
Nice.
I'll probably set it up later.
Nee.
Yeah, I'll have to check out your review.
Yeah, it's going to have to go right beside Power Girl and in between the Hulk.
Oh, man, the Hulk's going to dwarf him.
Yeah, I know, huh? And you know what's crazy is we went to when we was vacationing before we moved here, we went to the store in Washington. The lady that owns the comic store, Gabby, I've been knowing her since 2008. She owns her own comic book store. Bought it when she was 17 because the guy was going under, so she took out a loan and bought the store, and then she upgraded. So she was like, "You're the only one that I allow upstairs." I was like, "What are you talking about?" So we went in the back and went up the ladder, and on her shelf there's a whole bunch of statues. So I was going to get that Gray Hulk because the wife was like, "Yeah, get that one, get that one." And I was like, "Okay." And then I bought it, and she's like, "Well, I got the Gladiator Hulk." I was like, "What?" So she showed me. I was like, "Well, since I paid for that one, can I just pay the difference?" And my wife was like, "No, just get them both." I was like, "There's no room in the truck for both." We're about to drive back to Texas. We're in Washington. There wouldn't be no room. And I'm not about to pay for no shipping. That'd be about like $100. So I ended up getting that.
That's the perfect wife, though. She's sitting there saying, "Get them both."
Yeah, but when you got, me, her, and the 3 kids, and you got to pack the clothes and all that stuff. It wouldn't, and the dog. We had Biscuit with us. No,
You tie that shit to
I was thankful, but I was like, "Nah, I just take the one." Oh, you said that? Yeah, I should have put it in the hood. Took it out the box, put it as a hood ornament.
Oh my God.
Hey, baby, what's the other statues that you got? Oh, that's right. All right, well, go ahead and fold these clothes. How long y'all gonna be on for?
Probably another hour and 10 minutes or so.
Another hour and 10 minutes. It sounds like you got a game.
Well, no, I usually do it from 8 to 10. So.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You're like 3 hours ahead of me then.
Yes.
Okay. Keep forgetting about that. Man. So anything else new coming out that you picking up?
Yeah, the one thing I wanted to discuss, and I'm happy Omar came on because it's right up his alley, is the Jiri. I'm about to order it. I'm just on the fence because do I really want the black one, the black suit? But it's easy.
I think the black one's sold out, bro.
Well, if it is, then I'll be definitely getting it from Sideshow. But it's just easier.
No,
Hey, is Sideshow going to sell that coat in, or is it just pop shop cultures?
What is it? The cone? Oh no, just Pop Culture Shock sold it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, because I would enjoy getting them reward points for that one. The Sideshow one. So they put this. They gave me a gift certificate on the He-Man statue, right? I got to use today.
Oh,
that's when it expires today.
That's awesome. Unbelievable.
Use today. I'm like, what the fashizi? I just wish these coupons you could just accumulate because I got that one for $20, and then I got one when I got the Batman Ben Affleck. So that's $40 that's just gone right there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Lou, if you're gonna get a jury, get the exclusive, man, from Pop Culture, because they still got the exclusive, the regular color exclusive, because it comes with the two heads and the eyes light up. One of the eyes light up. On the regular, it only comes with one head and the eyes don't light up.
Son of a bitch. I'm trying to avoid them because it's just harder to
I know,
deal.
but sometimes, man, you got to.
Well, not because of that. It's just that, see, for them, if you go through PCS, their deposit's $110. Whereas Sideshow, it's only like $45.
That's right, yeah. But you rather get the exclusive because, it comes with two heads plus the eye. One eye lights up. It's
Mm-hmm.
And it's still available. You can still get the regular color exclusive.
Yeah, I'm just trying.
It's up to you. It's up to you, Lou. I had to get all three, man.
Of course, you always get all three.
It's free fighting, man. I had to do it. I got the latest Vega in. The Ultra Vega, the Ultra line.
Mm-hmm.
These are true quarter scale, man. They're massive.
I don't know. It seems like, because if I'm going in to do it, and it seems like it's going through.
What, the black one?
Yeah.
Does it take you to PayPal?
Yeah.
Well, then you should order it, bro. Maybe because yesterday I checked. It said it was sold out.
Yeah, that's weird because it's going straight into PayPal for the amount.
Hey, if it is, Lou, get it while you can.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the white because that's her suit that she already wore. But the black, I don't know, I kind of like the way the black and pink look together.
I think the black one's the best out of the three.
What y'all ordering Pop Culture Shop?
Yeah, it's the jury. So that's there. I mean, Sideshow. It's got a bunch of shit coming out. They got some new art prints. If anyone's into the old school Batman, they have the Batman with Catwoman, which looks pretty good.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice Fate. What up, Fate? Yeah. Damn! Look at what? Look at Fate. Look at all the Fates. Look at all the Fate shit up there behind him, boy. Yo, Fate, you doing big things. Look at all those statues behind you, man. All that. Wow, my man doing big things.
Contract's been reduced like twice a month, so we even did it in like a month and a half.
Where your picture at, Mike?
I got school, Marty got school.
You blacked out. I
blacked out.
You're only blacked out for him. You're on my screen.
Lou, it's still available. I just tried it. It's still available.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna
Hey,
try.
get it while you can, man. There's only 200 of these.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. So there's that. Also, one of the things that's really cool, and not for me because I didn't grow up with this, but they're doing an Optimus Primal for anyone that grew up with the Beast Wars.
You say? Did you say Elmo?
No, Optimus Primal.
I was like, motherfucker, want to tickle me elbow statue? Come on, man, you're going too far, man.
As long as he's going tickle this, and he's giving it. But where is it? Let me share this. So yeah, for anyone who likes Beast Wars, there it is.
I think that's it's pretty pricey, man, for a 24-inch statue.
Yeah, $1,000.
$1,000, man.
Right up here.
These prices are going. They're going spastic, man.
Yep.
Like the Deadpool.
Everybody's gonna be doing
$700, man.
Yeah,
why is it
that's what
price.
so much?
I don't know, man, but
I guess you
Testing you
may
guys,
call
man.
it inflation. Yeah, that's what it is. And that's what I think people don't understand. They're going to keep pushing the envelope until we fight back with our dollars and say, nah, you could keep it for that price.
Yeah, that Deadpool 700. No, don't do it because then everything will be 700. And they're gonna have a warehouse.
I love that Deadpool, and I haven't ordered it. I haven't ordered it, man. I won't order it now.
Because the point is, and I was talking to Omar about this the other day, if I'm going to spend that kind of money, I'm just going to start buying more XM stuff because I'm going to pay the same amount of price.
Exactly.
And get new characters that I don't see all the time.
See, for us international collectors, it's nothing new for prices like 700, 800. We pay that all the time, man. All the fucking time. You know what I mean? So what you pay for, like say 400, ends up costing me 800. You know what I mean? So we're kind of used to it, but now 700 is turning into 1,000 for us.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say.
Plus the shipping, so it's getting higher and higher. I might as well stick to XM stuff as well, man.
Don't say that,
but
that
Deadpool's beautiful, man.
Oh, yeah.
Just y'all wait. Sideshow's gonna be selling soon. They're gonna get XM stuff. I don't know how, but they're gonna do it. Some crazy ass.
Well, see, because here's the thing to me: if you can buy a 1/3 scale Prime 1 statue for $1,000, there's no excuse that a 1/4 scale is getting to the prices it's getting.
Bro, Akuma 1/3 scale, low edition size. How much was it? If you're paying for was $730. That's 1/3 scale.
That's great.
That's edition size of 350 in the world, man.
And even the Conan we bought was under 1,000.
Exactly, Conan, 1/3 scale.
Yeah, I think 1/3 scale was also a test, and one bit. I think, is my opinion, 650 to 700 to start, depending on the character and depending on how much went into the statue. It's just a basic museum pose. Started at 650, 700. All right, have it like a modest gap between 1/4 scale and 1/3 scale. Not freaking from 400 to 1,000, because it ain't that much bigger.
No, of course, because we started the beginning of this year, and statues were like 450-ish, maybe 500. Now all of a sudden we're already up to $700, $800 for a 1/4 scale piece. It's crazy.
And I'm
out here, fellas. If y'all still on, I'll try to hop back on.
Right. Have a good night.
House real quick. All right.
All right. Bye-bye. So, yeah, so that's what I was saying. All of the prices have skyrocketed, and I think it's because they have seen if we're willing to, they're saying if they're willing to pay XM, let's say $1,000, 800 to 1,000, depending on the shipping. Well, maybe we could start sneaking up our prices, and they'll be okay with it. And it's going to drive a lot of collectors out of this hobby. I'm telling you.
Now, I could see, like, we've sideshow, right? Like, their Freddy Krueger came out like a week ago. It was like, how much is it? $440 or something. But then you got the Deadpool, jumped to $700. It is more complicated. You get more parts. There's a lot of parts to it. But, I mean, those parts aren't going to cost that much to fucking make. To fucking boost up the price to $700.
It's the popularity to them. Remember the first.
That's right. Yeah.
You just hit the nail on the head.
Yeah. Him and Harley Quinn, like the next Harley Quinn they do, she's gonna be between $600 and $750, just because they know people gonna buy it. It's crazy.
If this is $700 now, imagine the Thanos on throne, man. That thing's gonna be massive.
You're talking a G, I'm thinking.
It's crazy, man, because they starting everything with the, like on the secondary eBay prices with Hot Toys and Sideshow skyrocketed. So they said, you know what, we can capitalize on this. We'll give if they're willing to pay customizers crazy prices for stuff, we should be able to charge a medium of this, because due to the simple fact that, hey, think about it, we're a licensed company, we're well established, we're well known. So we're gonna start pricing our shit this high and that high. And they tried it. They actually, put some test runs out there, and what happened? We're buying it. And they're like, you know what? Fuck it. This is working. And that's exactly what they're doing.
But that's a bad idea, because when you get something, this is, okay, I know I'm wrong in this, but this is I'm just listen, I am wrong. So before I say it, I'm letting you guys know I'm wrong. But my opinion of a true custom is how you want it, the individual. Not how the masses want it. All right, so you can't just make 1,000 statues based off of 5 people's opinions. That's not good business.
But that won't be. You are wrong, because that's.
I told you.
It's not a custom.
I told you.
If you want the piece the way you want it, that's a commission.
Right.
So you got a commission.
Right, but you should buy more if it's the way you want it. Okay, but you're just one person. What I want and Lou might want is 2 different things.
That's right. That's
so
why
you don't make double fake statues.
It's
so yeah, I'm going to pay more because it's exclusive to me, one of a kind. So it should go up. That's where I'm right.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but you're still wrong.
Yeah. There you go.
He said it so calm. He said, "Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but you're still wrong."
I'm absolutely right that I'm wrong.
But you know what pisses me off lately, man, is Prime One Studios, man. Like, they announce all these licenses that they got, and all I've fucking seen is Transformers and Batman, bro. They announced Dragon Ball Z, there's nothing. They announced Marvel, I haven't seen nothing.
Yeah, they announced
they showed a sneak peek of Venom, like 6 months ago. It's still nothing. All they're releasing all different suits of Batman. That's in the Arkham Knight game. I mean, they got to start releasing some other shit, because people are fucking getting fed up with it, man. Every 2 days there's a new Batman for fucking pre-order. You know what I mean?
Well, they did their research, and people love Batman. Also, Batman has a bigger base.
Well,
starting to hate Batman, bro. Every 2 seconds you see a Batman statue.
Here's something, though, with Batman. You see, Batman, at least, though, they're doing a lot of his rogues gallery as well. So at least we're getting other choices of characters. But same thing kind of with Transformers, but they're so big. Like, I guess if you're a huge Transformer fan, which I was as a kid, and I still love them to today. Obviously, you see Optimus. But these are gigantic statues for anyone who's never seen one. So to have like 10 of these Transformer statues is going to take up a shit ton of space, and they're expensive. So I don't know,
Yeah, man.
you know, if that's all you collect, maybe, but it's tough.
I just want to see them start making the Marvel stuff that they've
Oh,
announced.
of
You know,
course.
they've announced like the X-Men license and all
The
that. I
quarter
want to start
scale
seeing
stuff that they announced.
Yeah, I want to start seeing that kind of stuff, bro. You know,
You are seeing
I'm
it.
sick of seeing Batman and shit, bro, all the time.
Don't look at it.
I
Simple.
can't help it, bro.
So
Batman's
old.
everywhere.
That's
Yeah.
me.
Hold up. Phoenix is Marvel, man. So don't tell me that they're not making Marvel. Deadpool is Marvel. There's plenty of Marvel out there. There's still Spider-Man. Look at him. Look at Lou's collection right there. Spidey right there.
Bro,
That's
I'm
current.
talking about Prime 1, not Sideshow, man.
You know what I
Prime
hate
One.
though?
Oh.
When you switch over, not to cut you guys off, because I'm ordering the piece, but it's like they don't show you before you pay. Is it the right piece you're ordering? Like it doesn't say Black Suit Edition.
It should say like the Player 2 exclusive edition or something like that. Whatever the name is on the website, it should say it on your PayPal receipt. Once you got that, Lou, that's it, man. That's all you need.
Because I clicked on the right one. I could just redo it, but I'm just.
Did you do payment plan on that one?
No, I'm doing it the 110 down and then the rest. Because see,
Thank
they're not bad.
No, their prices are pretty good.
Their
man.
prices are cheap, you know, for the Street Fighter stuff. So it's even with the 110 off, you're only looking at maybe $300 after that.
Omar.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, Omar, check the cycle out, man. Look at Lou's collection, man. 90%, what we see on screen anyway, is what? Marvel, because they had their run already through Sideshow. So a lot of people already had Marvel statues. So I think it's good to start somewhere else other than Marvel.
Right, that's
Because
because
you
you're a
want to
big
have two
Batman fan.
Gambits. You want to have the Sideshow and XM Gambit.
I know what you're saying, but if you know what, if you're gonna do Batman, do it a bit different then at least, man. Not fucking just change the emblem color.
I mean, I agree with you. You
and add
shouldn't
an
oversaturate
extra
Batman
500
either.
edition size on something that's already been out a fucking year. You know what I mean?
No, you're right.
If they want to start releasing variants, do it like Pop Culture Shock. Do it straight away. People choose straight away what they want. They don't have to fucking buy something and then a year later a different color comes out and then fuck, what do? You know what I mean? It just adds to the edition size. That's all it is.
No, yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Definitely. But like you said, Dragon Ball Z or something totally different, man, because now you see a whole lot of Marvel, a whole lot of DC, but you don't see.
I'm waiting for Dragon Ball Z, man.
Yeah, there's plenty of Dragon Ball Z fans out there.
Man,
plenty.
I got that Sume Margin Vegeta on pre-order. I think that's the first Dragon Ball Z licensed statue that's been out, quarter scale.
All right. See, it's
So
still
I'm just waiting for Prime 1 to show us some stuff, man.
Well, they need to show
Oh yeah,
little
you're right, Omar. So it's done, guys. I did order it. It says Juri Player 2 Black exclusive.
Hey, you're lucky, Lou, because yesterday I checked it was sold out, bro. But so you got it. That's it.
There's something about it. Like I said, the suit, the way I always like black and red were my favorite color
It's
combination.
beautiful color, man.
And then black and pink is also a great color combination. And when I saw the two next to each other, I was like, it just pops more to me.
It does, man.
And then
like
you said, the eye, that's what sold me. As soon as you said it, and I went back to the site and I looked at the eye, I'm like, well, that's how she is in the game. That's
exactly, bro. And plus, you get two heads. You get one that's her tongue sticking out, and one that's just a regular head, and they both light up.
Let's see. I don't know what the statue looks like. What are you guys talking about?
I'll show it in a second.
For those of you just tuning in, this is what they're talking about. Because right now, they just talking amongst each other right now.
Oh, no. I got to go to...
I got you back.
I know. When you're ordering, it's hard to show because your information's up there. Well, let me show you.
Yeah.
Just go back to the product page.
Yeah, that's where I'm going right now. So, Juri, for most people that know me, is one of my favorite Street Fighter characters, and I've been waiting for her.
Is that the one with the kicking pose?
Yeah, I'm gonna show it right now. Screen share. All right, there she is right there. That's the one I
Yeah,
ordered.
that's the one. Okay.
What's up, Carlos?
What's going on, everybody?
That is pretty
Well,
dope.
Carlos.
Carlos.
What's up?
And
What's up?
No, Carlos
How much is
got
that
the
again?
fucking Alfred Hitchcock thing going on with the
445
side profile.
basically.
Ooh.
So if you pay in full, you get a discount of 10%. So
Yeah, you can see it down here, $400.
it's $400 for a quarter scale statue, man. And then
Mhm.
Sideshow want to charge $700 for a fucking Deadpool.
Exactly.
Okay, but wasn't pop culture like in the 300s? Wasn't they lower than that?
Yeah, but don't
th-
forget, this is the ultra line. It's
Yes.
different. So if you go
Mhm.
back to the mixed media line, like say, Lou, go back.
Yeah,
you'll
that's
see
what I'm
Evil
doing.
Ryu at the top. He's about, I think, He's I think 350 or 380, something like
This
that.
one right here, you mean?
Yeah, any of them. Yeah,
It's like a hot damn mess.
Yeah, $399.
there you go,
That one
399.
was-
And if you pay in full, it's 359.
Yep. And yeah,
I
you
would
can
never
see
buy that.
right here, Blanca and E Honda 350, 380.
There you go.
I like E Honda. Okay. Hey, did that Blanca have a mean face?
Yeah, it does, man. He's got the
Like with the
exclusive comes with
T-Shown?
two faces.
The exclusive is this one. One, I think the regular doesn't show the teeth or something.
Hey, Faye, hold on. I'll show you Honda. I got him here, man. Hold on a second.
Yeah, that's right. He's got them in the collection. See, for me, I was originally doing a bunch of them. Now I think I'm only going to collect the women of Street Fighter.
I like that E Honda. That bitch tight.
Yeah. See, that's the Pop Culture Shock exclusive.
Yeah,
It's
the
like a
Kabuki-
different costume altogether. Yeah,
Kabuki.
and that's the other exclusive.
I like that one.
He's a big boy, man. Big boy.
Oh, I bet.
That's the latest in the Ultra line. That's the first of the Ultra line Vega
Yep.
that just came out. I think I'm the only one that's got it because
How big is that?
That's quarter scale, man. But it's fucking massive.
Oh shit!
Because look, he's leaping on one leg,
Mm-hmm.
and the base is big. See, these are different, man. They don't have the black bases, man. They got like action bases, you know.
Yeah, they also did what's her name? Cammy.
Yeah, and that's the exclusive head there.
Oh, he's
No,
got his
That
tongue
is a good
sticking out.
job.
Yeah,
He's got his
that
tongue
shit is
sticking
sick.
out, yeah. He's ready to lick some pussy, bro.
Okay.
See
Honestly,
now that the thing is though, if you look at that head looks way more like Vega than the original's exclusive head.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that looks pretty damn good.
And you know what's nice about this statue is that the other head, the mask, it's actually two separate pieces, right? But
Mhm.
like they've glued it on, but it's not just one sculpt. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So if you actually look at it from where I'm looking at it, you can see the gaps in between the mask and the face, so it makes it look more real. Which the original was just a one mask, you know what I mean? It was just one sculpt. This is actually two sculpts glued together,
Nice.
and the claws are actually metal as well, man.
Oh yeah, that's
So, yeah,
nice
it's
the way
nice, man.
the other one has him holding the mask.
Yeah, I'll put it this way, man. If Pop Culture Shock keep going like this with the Ultra line, they're gonna be hits, man, because paint on it is so clean. Everything is beautiful. It's heavy.
Mhm.
Big. There's a massive metal rod going through the whole leg, man.
Yeah, it's probably like the way the Spider-Man was made.
Yeah. So, like if I tap the leg, it feels really solid.
Hmm.
There's no.
Oh,
it's
and the
not hollow
same
anymore.
with the Phoenix, how she has a rod that goes all the way up the leg into the body.
Yeah, exactly. It's like my Black Bolt as well from XM. They got a massive rod
Mhm.
running through that leg. They need to, man. Otherwise, it will start leaning.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially with a pose like that, where he's
Yeah.
kicking off.
Yeah, he's actually like he's leaning forward, man. So it's doing all right, man.
But so they're doing good. I'm hoping to see maybe a Crimson Viper would be nice out of them.
I know they're doing DJ next.
I like
He was a whack ass character.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? He was nice, man.
That nigga was garbage. He was straight
DJ was
trash.
bad, man. What you talking about? He's better than Balrog.
You know who I used to like, but he's from a different game. It's throwing me off. But the guy who used to do the capoeira, he would spin around. I want to say it was from
Tekken.
Tekken. That's the game.
Oh yeah, that
Eddie.
dude.
Oh, I'm about to say, yeah. Nah, yeah, he cool.
Eddie.
He good.
Yeah, you could kick ass with
Eddie
that dude.
You talking about Eddie, huh?
Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah,
That's it.
Nah, my favorite in Tekken is King, because like I'm freaking sick in that game. As you ain't getting, I love his.
There was a dude. Speaking of King,
you can't get off
because you brought it up. This dude would sit at the arcade, and I know Carlos, he remembers arcade.
Yes, absolutely.
This guy would he'd have the stick in front of him, and he'd just be going. He wouldn't even look at the screen, and you could not get a fucking hit off. He would just have you constantly in a move, spinning around, body slam, whatever. He would perfect everyone, and people would be screaming at, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I'm like that. I'm like that with King myself, because King got those moves that are unbreakable. He just
That's right, man.
You do it right, you time it, grab it. You can't even get loose. You just got to put your controller down.
That was it. When you fought this guy, that's what it was like. It was like he didn't even look at the screen. He was just looking at the buttons, typing out. I'm like,
I can't wait for Tekken. I can't wait for Tekken 7, man.
That's gonna be awesome, man.
You think people gonna hit me on? You think people gonna hit me up here? Oh, forget it.
Now, what would kill me is if Pop Culture Shock got the license for King of Fighters.
License to do Tekken.
Oh yeah, man.
King of Fighters.
Yeah,
who's your favorite King of fighter?
Terry Bogard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
King of
Andy,
Fighters.
I like Eddie. I don't like Terry too much.
I love the throwing of the hat when he wins.
King of Fighters. That's a classic, man.
Terry.
Exactly. When I had my Neo Geo, I played
Neo Geo and ColecoVision.
Dude, I still got Neo Geo.
Classic is Double Dragon, man. King of Fighters suck, bro. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate, but come on, man.
That's one of the best fighting games ever in the arcade.
Yeah, man.
What's that? King of Fighters?
Yeah.
So they got a new one out
King
now.
of Fighters
King of
is
Fighters,
on sale for $30.
That's why I always wanted to buy a cabinet, an AES cabinet with the multi slots. And
you know what they need to do, Lou, is how the Nintendo came out with that little mini. Nintendo.
Yeah, and that shit's selling like hotcakes.
Yeah, man. They need to do like a Neo Geo one, bro. Just like a small fucking with all these games.
They did one. They did one years ago. They did one of those years ago.
A Neo Geo?
Yeah,
they probably just sold it out in Japan, but
oh, do you mean are you talking about the handheld that you can plug into your screen?
It was called the Neo Geo Gold. They had it, and GameStop had it.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, they had that shit.
Shit, we don't get stuff like that in Australia, bro. We get fucking.
It kind of looked like the old Neo Geo, but it was it opened up and you put it inside, and then it had a certain amount, I think 30 or 40 games.
It had 45 games in it.
But yeah, I mean, you had classics. You had Metal Slug, King of Fighters, Samurai Showdown, which I love.
Showdown 1, 2, and 3. The gold one had Samurai Showdown in it. The gold one had Samurai Showdown. Baseball All Stars. I forgot what this banging ass ninja game. I keep forgetting the name of that damn game, but it was like one of the arcade hits before Samurai Showdown came out. Yeah, a lot because I was an SNK because I used to train in Chinatown.
I used to live
I
in
was
the
like,
friggin' arcades. It was like you put your, for the kids that don't know, you would put your quarter on the screen, and that meant you were next, and you would just line up. Oh my God.
shit. I
Bring
even had
it
the
back.
card. I even had the card
Yeah.
that you get. Remember the card, and you took the card. You took the card to the arcade, put it in
Well,
the
that was
machine,
later on, though.
Dude, you saw that Doomsday, right?
93,
What-
94.
what
They came out with
piece?
that shit.
Doomsday.
The one that goes with the new Superman?
Mm,
Oh, never mind. I'm
no,
thinking of Dark Side. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, Doomsday, bro. Prime 1.
Prime 1.
Oh, let me look it up.
Oh, he looks like Doomsday.
Oh, nice.
He's a must-have, bro.
And how big is it?
Prime 1 had a puzzle release the other day of like statues that are coming out. Just give you like little pieces of glass.
Oh, yes, I saw that.
All right, so that's it. That's what
That's
talking
enough.
about there. Yeah.
He's
So you got
active.
Doomsday. You got the not Alex Ross. What's his name? Lee's Superman, Berserker, and a couple of other characters.
Nice. I'm hoping, and I've been saying this for a while, that Prime 1 does a 1/3 scale Superman in the style of Arkham, the games. I would love to see a Superman in that style. Yeah.
Nice. Wait.
You like that Superman?
Yeah. I like a badass looking Superman. I don't want all the time that goody two shoes Superman. I loved the Superman in the new movies. That first one where he was just kicking ass and he's going through buildings and he snaps Zod's neck.
Okay. Now you talking about attitude or you talking about appearance?
No, both attitude and appearance. I really like Henry Cavill's Superman.
Yeah, he did a great job. He did a great job playing Superman.
I like the intensity, that darkness to him. Like, don't get me wrong. I grew up with Christopher Reeve. I love Christopher Reeve. But to me, that's his Superman. Now, this Superman is a little more dark, a little gritty. I love that scene in Batman vs. Superman where he lands and then the guards, they just kneel. I'm like, yeah, that's badass. That's making an entrance.
Yeah, but see, the reason why I make Superman so goody two shoe, because you gotta remember something. In the DC universe, imagine how boring a book would be. Because when you think about it, even with the magic, it don't matter. Superman is so fucking powerful that it's boring. You have to have him have some kind of he has to be able to be weak in a lot of ways, like a human. Emotionally, to make the character stick better. Because if not, every character would be dead. Like, it gets to the point, all right, he kills somebody else again. You put the book down, you don't want to read it no more. Like that. But when you think about it, think about how powerful, and then when you think about the comics and everything, unlimited. Like, he still don't even know. Like, he still got so much more potential. It's like, he's like Gohan and Goku, like, when they just came out their mom. Like, how he is now, because when you think about it, he ain't even get to super, like, even in the comics, he haven't really gotten to Super Saiyan mode yet. I mean, he's almost limitless. Like, you can't really, Superman, we think about it, he's just the baddest there is, period. At the end of the day, regardless of what universe, if he was like Darkseid, if he had that evilness to him, forget about it. He'll kill every fucking body. Marvel, DC, Image, I don't give a shit I don't care what book it is. He's just that bad when you think about it. It's just, you just get, what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? Come on. Especially if you're on Earth.
DC messed up right there in that movie, though. Because to me, the ass kicker is Darkseid, bro. Doomsday, he nice. But Darkseid's on another level, man. So you should have Justice League decimate Doomsday and then get their ass kicked by Darkseid, and then on the third, come back.
That's going to happen. That's going to happen.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Dark,
Superman already got his
can-
ass kicked. So
Superman's
he
the
ain't
only
taking 2
person
ass
that can,
kickers in a
take him
row.
on.
He don't lose back to back.
Dark Side, my God, he's as bad as they come, bro.
I know.
Of course.
That's why Superman, the way they did it, they shouldn't have done it that way. They should just have Superman just lay the smackdown round 1, have his ass kicked round 2, and have him come back on round 3.
I mean, and you
Superman
know,
don't lose back to back,
he
man. I'm
used
telling you.
those Omega beams. Oh my God.
It's all right.
Well, we'll see how they do it in the movies. I think,
Yeah.
though, you might be right. I think there might be 2 parts, and one he gets his ass kicked and then comes
He
back.
has to, man. Yeah, because if you waste the ultimate villain, then you have nothing, man.
And plus,
Because they should roll over everybody else.
We need him to decimate because there's a reason they're going to need Superman to come back from the dead. So he's going to be like decimating the world to the point that even the JLA can't help without Superman.
Right.
Man, the Justice League's a joke. The Justice League was always a joke. The only powerful one on that league outside of Superman is fucking Aquaman. Aquaman's the only other one outside.
What do you mean? What about the Green Lantern?
Dude.
Come on, man.
Mike, have a seat, man.
Break. I
don't say nothing more about Justice League, bro.
Man. His ring.
Aquaman, trust me, is big.
Yeah, come on, man.
The Flash. People underestimate the Flash. Himself can just fuck shit up, bro.
Garbage, man.
Oh my God.
Come on, have you?
Wipe out a whole freaking team.
Have you been watching Flashpoint? That's awesome.
No, I'm just fucking with y'all with the Flash, man. Come on.
You don't
relax, breathe.
The Flash
breathe,
is essential,
breathe,
man.
Breathe. It's all right, man. He want to start
Flash
crying. Yeah, I'm just messing with y'all.
Oh man, he said a joke.
The Justice League is the best league in the whole world.
They are.
I would say they're the most powerful.
Yeah, of course.
They have everything.
You got Batman's mind, Superman's power, and Flash's speed. You got anything you could be missing. You got the Martian Manhunter. He kicks ass too.
Long he ain't around fire, but yeah, go ahead.
Every superhero has a weakness. It don't matter. That's just how they're made.
That's bullshit, Lou, and you know it.
Well, you brought it up. If there was no weakness, we wouldn't even read the comics because we'd be like, "Oh well, he can't be beat." So what am I reading? It's gonna be the same thing.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, you can't underestimate Wonder Woman because she's balanced. She has everything.
We didn't even bring her up yet. Yeah, exactly.
Come on, Wonder Woman is a woman. Wonder Woman is
what Superman can do. She can do everything, man, except run fast like Flash. That's it.
Wonder Woman's a female.
Her last one.
What that mean? What that mean? She could whoop your ass. If she was real, she would whoop your ass.
I mean, she's got fucking the dick in a bowl.
She go.
Yeah, he gonna have mad.
You go through a ball, she plucky, man.
Oh my god!
I hate that fucking guy. I don't like him. I hate him.
Dude, Wonder Woman is that woman. If you're the man, you don't want to be with because you ain't the man in that relationship. She'd be like, "What? You're like, I want to go see this movie. What did you say?" And you can't even lie. You can't even make shit up because she'll hit you with the lasso of truth, and then you're fucked. So you can't even bullshit her.
You see that? Yeah, man. What Carlos is showing?
The pictures?
Nah, yeah, but the Marvel side can't even hold a candle to DC. I'm sorry. Them boys is too bad, man. The Flash can beat him. The Flash can beat like most of the team by himself.
Most of what team? Don't say the X-Men.
Look at what he's showing, the death battle. The Flash can just like make a tornado and just spin him right off the map.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Yo, what's going on, guys?
What's up, man?
What's
That
happening,
shit's crazy.
I'm getting
Everybody
tired of
in,
Fate
man.
right now.
This is Lady
If you think about it, the DC characters kind of were overpowered when they were originally written. And I love it. I'm a big DC fan, but yeah, Marvel really can't hold the candle to them.
Mhm.
The only one they really got is the Hulk. But Superman technically could beat the Hulk. So then what?
Hulk and Thor are their only true
Yeah.
superheroes. That's on the main team.
Power wise. Yeah.
So you're
I mean-
telling me that Batman is a superhero?
Batman is a hero. He's not a superhero.
Yeah, he's a regular hero, exactly.
Batman's a dropkick, bro.
But see, that's kind of what I think what a lot of people like about Batman and why they read it so much. Because if you could relate to anyone, I mean, granted, he's a billionaire. We're not going there. But if you could relate to any of these guys on that level, he's the one that doesn't have the power. All his stuff is his mind, his training, his weightlifting and fighting training, all that stuff. So you could actually be him if you were rich enough and trained hard enough. Whereas you could never be Superman unless you were given these superpowers.
Sorry, Carlos. Sorry, man. Look at Carlos, man. Heartbroken.
If you're given the broken,
what you mean I can't fly?
broken powers.
Well, see, that's when originally when I was a kid and I picked up my first Superman comic, that was it. It was like this. I always wanted to fly. Who as a kid didn't want to fly?
Hell yeah.
I think Goku from Dragon Ball will kill Superman, bro. Superman
You
will
are
have no chance.
man. I'm tired of that. I'm tired.
Where the hell is Goku getting kryptonite?
Fuck kryptonite, bro. He doesn't need the kryptonite, have he?
Please. I'm tired of hearing that.
Goku's
That one I'm tired of
smart.
hearing.
Man, he can't even touch the ball.
Fucking, you can't, man. Please, Superman. That's a funny joke.
Oh my God, he reached 9,000. Oh my God. I'll never forget this. The first time that Goku went Super Saiyan and Vegeta was just pissed off.
Yeah, bro.
He's
Vegeta's
like,
always pissed off.
I'm the Prince of Saiyans. How does he?
You know, I'm rewatching all of that again, man. I love it.
Bro, Vegeta, man, is a character that was like way ahead of his time, man. Like back then, you
Yeah.
never had characters with so much like, deep, he had so much morals within him, you know what I mean? Characters were not built like that back then, you know what I mean? I've never seen a character so prideful, you know what I mean, that it's to a fault. And I love that about Vegeta, man. Vegeta like is my idol. No joke, like this guy is a beast.
Did you get the Vegeta from Sume, Omar?
No, I don't like it. I don't like light ups.
You don't like it? You know you're gonna
No, I don't
chase
like
it down once it's out, yeah? I'm gonna see on a buy sell trade page. I'm looking for this Vegeta, and then I'm gonna. Hey, that thing's gonna be fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, it's huge, man.
But we got an email from Sume. It's not coming out till end of next year.
Yeah, but wait until when and if Prime 1 shows there. If they do them in third scale, my God.
Yeah, but bro, it's gonna be hard to beat that Vegeta, bro. I'm telling you.
I don't know. For me, Goku was always my favorite.
You know what Goku I have on pre-order? The Resin Works one.
Kakarot.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
No, I said Kakarot. That's his original name.
Yeah, I have that one.
I love when his brother came looking for him in the first episode, and he's calling him that, and he's like, "Who the fuck are you looking for?"
Yeah.
He had no idea.
Bro, that that first episode where Raditz came down and then like the guy shot him with a gun and then he caught the bullet. I was like, dude, that's so badass. Holy shit. Never seen that before, you know?
I always got a kick out of just because they were so cheesy but funny, the Ginyu Force. Because they always had to do the pose.
and I can never get it right.
Yeah.
Bro, the scene where Frieza, spoiler alert, Frieza blew up Krillin. And,
Yes.
and then Goku was like, Gohan was like laying there, and Vegeta was like dead or something, and everybody else was like dead, and it was just Goku and Frieza, and then like you could see the music that played then, and like you could see the ground shaking.
Even the line.
I watched that when I was like 12.
Where he goes, "You killed Krillin, you bastard." He goes, he screams, "You killed Krillin, you bastard." And it's like no one in America was used to ever hearing cursing.
Bro, the Japanese don't give a fuck, bro. Look at the anime.
Of course,
mate.
the anime, the Japanese, which is what I watch with the writing at the bottom, is it shows blood. It has way harsher language.
Yeah, I actually watched the one like that was on YTV back when I was like 10, and I saw that, and I was watching with my dad, and after that I was like, holy crap, dude! Like, I'm a new man. Dude, because I have never seen the gold hair. You know what I mean? I've never seen there was no internet at the time or anything like that. So for Japanese people they already had the gold hair already happening. They were already at Super Saiyan 3, right? But for me, all I've seen is the black hair. When he went gold, I was like, dude, this is so fucking beast. I was like, it's game over, man. This is like amazing. That was amazing. And the scene
Carlos?
Vegeta. Sorry?
Nah, I'm sorry, man. Checking the weather. Oh yeah. Yo.
The scene.
No,
the
okay.
scene where Vegeta
the weather
came
girl,
down and
the weather
when
girl,
Goku was
and that
sick.
Supergirl. What Supergirl was that, Carlos?
Range work.
Who?
Resin work. Of course.
Oh, she looks a million times better than Sasha's. Dang.
Yeah, well, that's why my Supergirl's a custom. I didn't buy
That one looks hard.
Sideshow garbage.
I like that one. I like both.
Looks like he's waiting for something to go up his ass. Jesus H. Christ. All right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to stay, calm.
I was going to say, and this is coming from a Superman fan.
Yeah, I don't like it. It looks like.
Maybe that's where the rod is.
Wow. The Supergirl looks way better than Superman.
Yeah, it does. It's the opening between the legs. I don't like it.
Hey, Sideshow Superman's still the best, man.
I agree.
If that edition size wasn't that high, that thing would be worth a fair bit, man.
That would be $800, $900 piece now.
Yeah, man. But Sideshow had to fuck around and put 15,000 fucking Supermans out there.
How much does that go for? Because I've never dealt with them.
Less than retail.
You don't have
I didn't see the price.
Sorry?
Supergirl.
Oh, Supergirl? I don't know. I thought you were talking about mine.
Why, you mean the custom?
If that's what it is, yeah, because that one blows away. Sideshows.
Why, you don't like this, bro? You don't like this, bro?
Who? Oh, yeah.
Saluting. Well,
Yeah,
actually, the other hand, she's going like this, but I don't know, man.
Man, what was Sideshow thinking releasing that?
Plus, why you
Supergirl,
put
man.
the stupid cat in it?
Yeah, that's like.
Oh, yeah.
Whack.
Bro, if you actually think about it, man, that's so out of character from Sideshow. Because usually they always nail like the pose and the face sculpt. They always like fuck up like the actual production pieces, but like prototypes, they usually nail them. This one looked like shit from way the beginning. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, thank
so out
you
of
for
character
bringing
besides.
that up, dude. Because speaking of prototypes and changing them, what the fuck happened with that, the Green Goblin?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
What's-
that's just tilted.
What's with
I
that
still like
yellow
it.
smoke?
Looks good. No, dude. Actually, I wanted to post this, but I didn't bother. Like on
Which
there
Green
was, I
Goblin?
know there was like a huge rampage,
Dude.
dude. If you look at the video where they first showed it, remember how it was like there was buildings and like there was an explosion and you could see Spider-Man, the PF, and then you could see Green Goblin. It's like the introduction video for him. If you actually watch that on the Sideshow page, over there it was like really there's a lot of light and the smoke looked yellow as well. I was gonna post it, but I was like, whatever, let them fight.
Oh, all right.
So,
Because with the way that picture looked, it was horrible.
yeah, it looked terrible. It looked
No,
like
it's
shit.
Lou. That's just the lighting, bro. It's just the lighting. It's not.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna be like that.
What's wrong with it?
But I think the lean is weird though. The lean is bothering me.
What's
'Cause
wrong with
that
that?
piece looks amazing, in my opinion.
I got that on
That's
order,
gorgeous.
man.
Holy
Fucking-
sh-
Yeah, that looks
Sorry?
nice.
I got that on order, so I'm waiting for it, man. Check it out.
It's gorgeous. Look at the way like he's pulling his glider back. That's
Oh,
so
you know,
sick,
they
man.
need to change that black cat. That's what they need to change. That face is horrible.
Yeah.
No way, dude.
Yeah,
That
see,
face is
this,
horrible.
in this picture, the Goblin looks good. That other picture that guy showed was horrible.
Bro, did you see that? Did you see the video for the Green Lantern? That shit looks dope, man. That face, holy shit.
Yeah, that reminds me of fucking the Magneto face, man. The way they did the
Yeah, it looks the same, eh?
they did that fucking that clear resin, whatever they did, man. Fucking was good.
When I saw it, I was like,
That shaving cream coming out. But
but see, in the end, I've seen the clear resin stuff, but if it's painted correctly, it looks great. Like if you look at Prime 1, they did the same thing with the Wonder Woman, the 1/3 scale. But because the paint job is amazing on it, it looks great, like life.
look at that chin on Black Cat, man. Got to go.
Yo, it's actually different, bro. There's two different resins. There's the translucent resin, which is the Prime 1 and ECC. This one is actually, it's cast in, like the resin itself is like a skin tone color. It's like a brownish white color. And then they just
Well,
paint
if
over
you
it.
look at the Punisher premium format, the one that came out a couple of years ago.
Dang. What scale is that?
If you look at that face sculpt,
That's
that's got
legendary?
the
Half
same
scale.
thing.
Half scale?
Yeah, legendary.
Okay.
21.99.
That thing looks like
But
shit.
what?
Yeah, it's at another level.
Bro, this thing, like, look, dude, this armor had like 50 lights in the movie. There's like 5.
Yeah, but if
Oh,
you
it's like
read
crack?
if you read the description of the order page, it says this is Sideshow's take on the armor. It's not from the movie. You know what I mean? So they didn't have to add the lights.
Well, you know he's the biggest Iron Man critic. If it ain't exact, it ain't Iron Man.
2,300. Excuse me.
Like, he needs
Hey,
to lights.
I like it, man. The only thing I don't like is the fucking base.
I like it.
I actually like the Mark 43 more. I like the pose on that one more.
Yeah,
Mark
that Wolverine
43.
Hulk, I'm getting that shit.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
I always like the Mark 7 armor the best.
See, I don't get it. See that Hulk, $650, and then you got fucking Deadpool.
Do you think his
that's
teeth are too
$700.
clean though?
Yes, thank you. Perfect example. There's no way that piece should be less than the Deadpool.
All right, that's
It's
one
because the
scale,
height-
but that fucking thing is
because the
massive.
height-
You're getting 2 characters.
Mhm.
And it's a great scale too, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful, man.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
really nice.
The Hulk's going to be huge in one fit. If they did him in quarter scale, that fucking thing would be monstrous.
Yo, that
I
thing's
love
coming out. That thing's coming out early too, man.
Yeah, it's coming out early. I love that tree trunk, how it's smashed. That just gives it a life, right? Doesn't it look like that just happened, like crack? Wow.
Now I haven't ordered this, but I'm waiting to see in-hand pictures first. Mate, if it comes out anywhere near the prototype,
Yeah.
I'm buying that shit, man.
Good job, Omar.
Well, I
what
haven't
I'm
even
doing.
ordered the Deadpool, and I love that thing, bro. I haven't even ordered it.
Which one?
I'm
The
wait-
stylish one with the missile and all that?
Yeah, I love it, bro. I love
Yeah,
that Deadpool, right?
that shit is tight.
Now,
That
I'm
Deadpool
waiting.
is sick.
I'm just waiting
Good
for
stuff on
edition
it.
size on that. If the edition size is low, I'll get it. If it's too high, man, I'll get it later on.
Yeah, lately, ever since kind of we had the discussion a while back, but I haven't ordered anything anymore till I see the edition size first.
Bro, you know how many people messaged me actually after that said, dude, you're so right about the edition size thing. Like, you won't believe, like, at least, like, 25 to 30 people said, I totally agree with you. It's just, like, everybody that's, like, you know those, like, sheep where it's like, oh, something comes out, we have to buy it right now. We have to buy it right now. Those are the people that Satchel takes advantage of, man. Seriously, like, I feel so...
Yeah, but people don't understand. You don't have to do that shit with Sideshow, man. Because there's no edition
I don't know,
size.
though, man.
Exactly.
It's like, do people not like free money? Do like seriously? It's free money. Like I bought the Spider-Man premium format for 400 shipped, exclusive from somebody that didn't want it because the edition size is 2,500. 400 shipped. So, am I considered like better than somebody else? No. It's just I waited. So and when there's 7,500 of them, somebody's gonna sell it for cheap. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna let it go for cheap. Do people not enjoy like I love that. I love the Spider-Man premium format. I think it's like one of the best pieces to come out in recent years. But it's like,
bro, that Spider-Man, the new one, I think is better than the comic kit.
Really?
Yeah, I think the
I
Spider-Man
agree
itself is better.
100%.
I got the comic kit right here, man. The new Spider-Man I think is much better, man.
I agree.
I don't like his legs. I think he's too chubby. Like he's too thick. They made it. I think the only problem they made with it was they made it too thick.
What?
I think he should have been a little slimmer.
I think it's perfect. Bro.
Talking about this guy right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
His legs are too. He's too thick. He should be slimmer. In my opinion, he should be slimmer.
All that running and jumping off buildings, he'd have huge legs, bro.
The thing is, Mike, he's in proportion, man. If you look at it, like if you look at his arms, his chest, and he's in proportion.
I seen it at Comic-Con last year because Comic-Con last year they had the because Comic-Con last year they said that was the actual that was the actual piece. It was already in production already.
Yeah.
See, now I wish
nice.
When Sideshow, because us that own it, we know already. But Sideshow at Comic-Con this year, when they had Carnage and they had Venom, should have had that piece, the Spider-Man, with
for
it.
a comparison.
So we could see, exactly. That is the perfect scale. When you look at how big Venom is, that is right to the comic books.
How big is that Venom?
It's
is it
massive, dude.
Yeah,
it's
bro. It looks so small in the pictures. It's crazy how small it looks.
It's just as big, if not bigger, than the Gladiator Hulk.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
but how big is the actual is Venom? Is he like big,
he's
man?
massive, dude. The
he's
muscles.
Big,
I'm waiting for that, man. I'm getting that.
Muscles on it. Oh my god!
I did a video, high def. You can check it out.
Bro, I wish they put something that's already out so we can compare. What the fuck, Gladiator Hulk? That's fucking crazy.
You guys have seen how big the Bane is, correct?
But we don't know how big it is in comparison.
Fucking big.
That's true. It's only this piece is only a little bit smaller than Bane.
Fuck.
Jeez.
But speaking about Bane, man, I think that Bane's fucking amazing, man.
Yes, it is. You wait till you see that shit in person. That shit had me. I ain't gonna front. I feel like knocking the glass off that shit and running.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah. Pretty insane.
I was like, fuck. I kept looking at it like a thief.
Yo, Omar, do you have the Back in Black?
The original?
Comic hat? Yeah.
Nah, I had it. I sold it, man.
Bro, I just got that piece and dude, it's amazing.
Yeah, I'm
beautiful,
so
man.
pissed. I had the chance to get it in a trade and I didn't do it because I had just gotten the piece that the guy wanted. And then afterwards, I'm like, why the fuck didn't I do it?
Yeah, it's nice piece, man.
It's gorgeous, dude. The paint job on that thing is amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like my favorite Spider-Man, to be honest. Like out of everything I've seen, it's like my favorite. Someone did a custom of it where they painted it like red and blue.
Yeah.
And dude, I kind of want to buy that.
And
I-
even the Iron Spider-Man looks amazing.
That's the one I prefer. I prefer the Iron Spider-Man. I had him.
I
like,
actually
got 'em
liked
both.
it. It's just
So I
thought the
just
arms
sold one
were
of them, you
so
know.
big.
But the Iron Spider-Man,
Yeah.
I really
I
like.
actually I had the Iron Spider-Man too. It's just the arms, they take up so much space that's kind of annoying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They go up so high. It's like double the size.
I really love the custom one where the arms are down and he's
the arm.
holding up.
Yeah. Bro, I love the back and block, man. Holy shit, that thing it's so heavy too, eh? It's like 25 pounds. It's like so small.
Old school sideshow right there.
I loved it, man. I was like, I didn't expect it to be that good. Like I got it and because I bought it for like a sweet price and I thought like, you know, whatever, I'll just keep it because I'm collecting the old ones. And I opened it, I was like, holy shit, this is like as good as like Silver Surfer in my opinion. I'll rank it like same level. Man, I love old sideshow. Their stuff
The
was
best.
so good.
They're the best, man.
Dude,
especially when you factor what you paid for them. Oh,
exactly, dude. Let me tell you the rant that I wanted to make. Okay, I have a huge rant to make. Let's talk about how these companies have lost their way with making good products. Okay, if you look at sideshows, like the whole, look at the concepts that they have. Okay, they are made to be collectibles. Like you don't need a mansion to store these. You don't need like crazy money to store to buy these. You know what I mean? Like the old school pieces, they take up small real estate, perfect representation, like heavy, super extreme quality, and number 5, low price. Okay, and even let's say sideshow like increase the price because they deserve to be honest. Like they deserve to increase to at least 45 like 450 500 with the prices that are going today. Kept the same quality, I would never buy from another company, because for me, I just think XM Studios, like, even though now they're starting to tone it down, but in the beginning, XM Studios, they had it all wrong, man. They were being the Samsung of smartphones, where it's just they throw shit in there like just to make it like extra accessories, extremely large bases. You know what I mean? Like they just throw features in there, while Apple is sideshow. They kept it simple, clear, basic formula, perfect character representation, and that's all you needed. But started noticing like their recent pieces like Electro, Lizard, Mysterio, they're all toned down, small footprints, not extremely massive, where like they take up freaking the whole Besta or like 2 Bestas and a half. You know what I mean? Like if you saw Sandman, right, Luke?
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell are you gonna put that Sandman, dude?
Exactly.
I got that shit. I couldn't even put that shit in this, like, on, you know, the turntable where you put where I always do my reviews. That shit didn't fit with one hand, like with one hand of human hand and one with like sand. It still didn't rotate. That thing is so massive, man. It's like, who can display that? Seriously, like.
Plus that other piece that comes around, the sand that's swinging around. That thing's massive
So
too.
massive. Like, I'm not gonna deny that it's a very, very impressive piece, but I think when it comes down to collectible is something you collect. You have more than one of. You know what I mean? How could you have more than one that's the size of that Sandman. You know what I mean? Like, I love XM Studios. I love their work ethic, and they're extremely hardworking. But in my opinion, like, unless you're like Omar or Mike, not Big Mike, like Mike Lee, where you have like
No, I already know who you're talking about. Shit, I can't afford that.
A whole basement full of like, just you're able to use that. It's like, who's gonna be able to display all
Well,
those
same
pieces,
thing,
man?
yeah, with Craven as well, because of the lion, it takes up such a huge footprint.
Dude, I didn't even open that Craven, eh? I just like put it back in the box. I was like, no, I'm not even gonna display this. The lion is very impressive, but no, it's not. It's their concepts are flawed, man. Like, you know why their Batman Samurai, everyone wants it now? Look at how conservative it is. It's small, detailed base, detailed armor, beautiful like switch outs, but it's compact. You could display it easily. You don't need like freaking 5 bestas to display it. You know what I mean? That's people. They need to go back to this basics, man. Like, Einstein said something: keep things as simple as possible, but no simpler. And I think they need to go back to the originality of what statues look like. You never see statues in museums where it's like extravagant, like freaking big ass dioramas where it's like the Sandman. You know what I mean? You never see that. It doesn't have the artistic feel. Usually nails, it's the artistic factor of it. And I feel like companies have to go back to the basics and keep things simple, keep things not affordable. Like, even if they have to raise the prices in terms to keep quality, that's fine, but keep it simple. You don't need 50 switch outs. You don't need 100 switch like absolutely massive base. Like, I keep touching this because the Namor is the worst concept
Oh my God.
I've seen in my life.
That
Dude,
base
that
is
Namor
huge.
is like 30 inches across depth, and it's like 30 inches high. Who is gonna display that? And it's a freaking Namor. Who gives a shit about Namor? A lot of people love Namor, but it's like, you're gonna take up 30 by 30 by 30 for a Namor statue. It's gonna put every other statue you have to shame. I don't want Namor taking the spotlight from my statue collection. It's absolutely crazy what these companies are like doing. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I just had to get that off my chest, man. Sideshow, you need to come back because they have the artistic ability to own the whole. They monopolize the whole like statue industry. Seriously, they are the pioneers. Straight away, man. Like, honestly, they've gone out of what they used to do. It's
Right,
like,
the piece that's going to bring Sideshow back to the A is Thanos on throne. If they nail that, it's all over, man. But that shit's going to be expensive, man. It's not going to be cheap.
I think the Hulk
Not going to be cheap.
Wolverine, if they nailed that, I think that will put them back because they captured simplicity while artistic ability at the same time with that. That piece is gorgeous.
That piece gonna be sold out quick.
Which one?
That's gonna be a sold out piece, man.
The Hulk, he's saying.
The Hulk versus Wolverine.
Well, once that thing is in hand and people see that it's come out good for that price, it's gonna go.
I like it, but for me, the whole piece, I was telling a few of the guys personally, the whole piece that I really want is that custom one that's coming out that's got him transforming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That thing looks awesome. And to what Omar was touching about, I think that's what made Randy Bowen so popular and his statues so great. That simplistic approach, but they were perfect representations. They didn't take a huge footprint of space to display. And he gave you all those characters nobody else did.
Dude, that plus the big key, he kept everything in scale.
Mm-hmm.
And
Everything
he,
was
he
scale
made them
posted.
affordable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Buying a Banshee or a Namor costs you $200, not $1,400 like the Namor from XM. You know what I mean? That piece is not gonna sell, man. That thing will go so under retail. It'll be like their She-Hulk. It'll be like their Craven. It will go way under retail. Because it's unbelievable, like what they did. Like,
I'll tell you what,
if you guys
their Electra
disagree-
is gorgeous, man.
Mm-hmm.
No, dude, I'm telling you, Electro, Mysterio, all of them. Lizard, look at the bases. They're very small, compact. You know what I mean? And they center around the character, not some random octopus that like nobody gives a shit about. Man, if you guys disagree, tell me. Like, what do you guys think? Do you
No,
think
I
they
agree.
should-
It reminded me of the Imaginarium Arts, the throne piece with Aquaman. How it was so friggin' massive that you're like, where are you gonna put this fucking thing?
Look at how dynamic that Spider-Man is behind you, Lou. Seriously, like, look at how dynamic it is. Look how like out there it is. It's in your face. Yet Sideshow made it so minimal, so easy to display. This is what it takes to become like a real. This is what put Sideshow on.
And what about Aquaman? I mean, that's a perfect example too.
They made it easy to display, easy to collect. That's the exact motto companies should go back to. Not you need a mansion, you need $2,000 for every statue.
Oh man,
so cheese, man. Honestly, it pisses me off because like it honestly priced me out. Like I'm almost done. Like the honest truth, like my one PO is the Batman. And the Batman from XM, I didn't even order cable. Actually, I ordered it, but I flipped it because like I'm not stupid. But I don't even want the cable because it's like, did you see the shipping on Mysterio? Mysterio's shipping is 500 SGD. Mysterio, okay. What am I gonna pay for cable? $700. Ghost Rider is gonna be like $900
well,
shipping.
and like you were talking, what's that Namor gonna cost with that base?
Bro, the Namor is gonna be like
$1,000
$1,500 US, not even SGD.
Bro, when is that Ghost Rider coming out?
Like December max. That's what they told me.
So next month.
Yeah. All of them are coming out next month. They said if everything goes well. Twitter and Mysterio already started shipping, but all of them are going out this month.
Fuck.
Next month.
Shit. I got the 1/3. I got the 1/3 of Kuma's coming out next month too.
Oh my god.
Bro, that Ghost Rider is gonna cost you like 600-700 SGD, even more maybe, like 900.
I think that's one of my least favorite.
Nah, but don't forget, I'm in Australia, yeah. Singapore's next door to me, mate. They don't cost much for me.
Cheaper? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think they should have went with the resin for Ghost Rider instead of the way it looks now. Like when you compare the two Blues Phoenix to the original version, I think the second version beats the first.
Oh yeah, the way they did the fire on that is amazing.
Yes, I've got the Phoenix as well. I would have preferred the original, man, like the way they did it at the start.
You like that painted flames?
Yeah.
I'm not. I like the clear resin.
I think for the clear resin, for the Ghost Rider would have been better because the tire would have shown through the fire.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but for Phoenix, I think painted would have been better because it would have like, I don't know, it would have gave more like presence to the Phoenix, even though it already has a lot of presence. But for the Ghost Rider, I think translucent resin would have been the best, just because you could see the bike through the flames. You know what I mean? It gives it more like pop. Because black within the fire, it would have been
right. I mean, they're both fire, so I would have to put that on both Phoenix and Ghost Rider.
Well, even like
held up the tire though.
Even Carlos could tell you with the Lobo, with this flaming skull, the way that it's the clear resin lets you see the skull underneath.
Yeah,
And that's what makes it pop.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
See, Lobo is fucking awesome, man. Look how simple that statue is, and it's fucking awesome.
Exactly. Look how amazing that piece is. That thing is class. It's so classy, man. It's simple, small footprint. You could fit it in a DTOF. Amazing. I love that.
They
piece.
need to go back and do shit like the old days, like Gambit. Look how simple Gambit is. He's standing there on a fucking flat base, pointing his arm out, holding his staff. Perfect.
Another
I think that's why the Captain America, the first Avenger, the first one, that's why it's so like sought after.
Bro, that's still one of my top 5 statues. I love that thing.
It's class. You look at it, it's class. Like this is exactly what like a statue looks like. You know what I mean? Like it's museum quality. That thing weighs like 30 pounds.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, I love that Captain America.
Well, it even goes back to if you look at Pop Culture Shock, you're getting a simple base, but a very detailed, beautiful looking statue on top of it. And it doesn't take up that huge amount of space. Sometimes
you can fit 3.
I was going to say
3 Street Fighters in one Bester unit.
That's right.
No, I think Pop Culture Shock looks amazing. Like their statues look amazing. I just think for retail, I think they're such a good bargain. In my opinion, I think they're one of the best bargain pieces you'll ever see.
Can't disagree with that. I actually like.
Yeah, you're getting quarter scale statues for $350. No company's doing that now.
Exactly. I mean, hell,
especially that Sagat. That Sagat is fucking massive. I saw that shit in person.
Fucking beautiful, man.
It's huge.
That thing is so well painted as well. You look at the skin, the veins are coming out, man. They've painted the veins.
I think Guile is my favorite.
Lower the volume on the video game. Thank you.
I think Guile, because I saw a whole collection of all of them. I think Guile was my favorite.
Guile's nice, man.
His face sculpt.
They only started doing the vein work from Sagat onwards. You can see, like,
he didn't have painted veins. I mean, it was like just
he didn't. No, painted. See, with Sagat, it's like they've painted the veins, but then they put a coat of skin on top of it, and see, it looks so real. It looks like that the veins under the skin. That's their new technique now that they've been using on all the Street Fighters now.
Well, I have a question for you. What do you like more? Because I know, like, you know how like that Sagat is like it's very matte. Do you know what I mean? Like the feel on the skin is matte, while like the new E Honda is kind of smoother. It's more glossy. Which do you prefer?
I prefer Sagat style, yeah. But the E Honda, man. E Honda's pretty good, man. It's not shiny. It's flat.
No, but it's not as matte. You know what I mean? It's like, do you know what I mean? Like the texturing of it, it just feels like it just doesn't feel as smooth as Sagat. Sagat feels like
it's
gritty.
Different.
Do you know what I mean?
It's different paintwork, yeah.
Feels like stone.
Sagat feels more. Sagat feels more like a raw sculpt. Like you still can't compare. You can't compare it to the older pieces like Akuma and Evil Ryu. The old ones, they were hand sculpted. You can see the imperfections in the sculpt, and they're still there from the production. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't beat that,
that's
man.
what I love.
I really wish that of all the things, because Sideshow does those art prints of everything, and I know it would probably have to be Pop Culture Shock did it because it's their license. But if they would do a fucking Street Fighter art print with all the characters, my God.
Man. They did one with the new Cammy that's coming out. That gets an art print. There's something else that gets an art print as well.
Well, I'm looking for, like,
Nash,
you probably saw it. Remember that one art print it's got like all of the characters and they're all leaning on like that house. It looks like a New York scene.
Bro, that
Bro.
thing is a grail. That thing is a grail poster. That thing is so expensive. The original one.
That is like the perfect depiction.
I think he has it. Omar has it in his room. I remember
Probably
seeing it.
does.
I do, bro. It's right here. Hold on a second. Where is it?
Yeah, that I know what you're talking about, Lou. That thing is
It's
gorgeous.
my favorite.
This one here, Lou.
Yeah, that's it. It's my favorite picture of Street Fighter.
Yo, this
And
thing's
I've
massive.
been
bro.
trying to find that thing forever.
It's really expensive, right? Right, Omar?
Yeah, the
Like
original. Yeah,
ones?
yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of original ones here, man.
This guy's a
Oh
couple.
my god. Anything I'm looking for, Omar will come out with. Yeah, I got like 10 of them.
It's Street Fighter, man. It's my passion.
Hell yeah.
That's what got me started to collecting, bro.
Well,
Then I moved to Marvel.
everything they do is beautiful. Even like that collector's edition that we have with the reused belt in it,
Yeah.
and all the CDs and the little statue.
I got that too. It's right there.
Yeah, I got it as well. I got it after I saw yours.
Yeah.
Hey, they didn't make a guy doing a Sonic Boom, no?
What's that?
They didn't make a guy doing his Sonic Boom. You know, like when he comes back like this.
Sonic
Nah.
Boom.
Did they make that?
Well, you know what? I bet you if he does an Ultra Line one, it might.
Oh yeah, that's how it will be for sure.
Yeah,
Bro, that
I'm waiting-
Vega you
I'm waiting.
posted, the video, looks gorgeous.
How about a Ryu
Beautiful, man.
doing the uppercut in flames? How awesome would that fucking be?
Bro, you know how solid this Vega is? I thought when I first got it, I thought it's gonna be so fucking light. But it's fucking heavy, man. It's full solid, this thing. Base,
Yeah?
body, everything. Claws of
The paint
metal.
on it looks phenomenal.
The claws of metal, the
is
paint.
like gorgeous.
Paint's so clean on it, man. It's like there's no paint runs anywhere on this thing.
Or
The
my,
only negative is the snake around his body. That's
Decal.
not painted. It decal, but I can't see them painting that, man, and getting it that perfect.
yeah, you would need a steady ass hand.
Exactly, bro. But yeah, he's massive, man.
Imagine if they did also Ryu doing the Hadouken, but the kind of like the way they did with Sub-Zero forming the ice ball.
Yeah, man.
That thing
Hey,
looks
watch
awesome.
Lou, watch out for the Ultra line because Jerry said it's gone so good that he's gonna continue doing this Ultra line stuff. So
I like the Ultra Line a lot.
Yeah,
I'm
it looks
hoping
so good.
I'm hoping we see a Akuma in the Ultra line because that thing is gonna be awesome, bro.
Dude, the jewelry that they just put on pre-order. Oh my god.
That thing's beautiful.
That thing is so nice. Dude, they really know how to nail poses. They're like Sideshow, man. He really knows how to,
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean? Like make it so it really looks like she's gonna kick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
when
Lou, did you see that effect that you can buy for $50?
what
It's-
effect?
You go on the page. It's a clear resin pink. You put it on the base. It looks fucking awesome. Go
Oh,
on
is that what that thing at the bottom
Yeah.
was?
Yeah, they're
was
selling it
wondering.
separately for $50. It's $25 deposit. I had to
I'll
get three
have-
of them, man, because
I'll
I
have to
put it all free.
check
That was
it
beautiful,
out.
bro.
But yeah, if they do an Akuma though, I would have a little plaque made that just said "I am power" because
That's it,
that's
man.
like my favorite slogan for him.
The thing's gonna be awesome, bro. They're doing it. They'll do it for sure.
I really like their evil Ryu as well.
The new one,
More than the regular Ryu.
the new one you're talking about.
I believe that's what he's talking about.
Hey, I got to run, man. I got to go pick up my son from school anyway.
Yeah,
Take care, man.
I'm gonna do it for like till 10:30. Then I'm
Yeah,
ending
sweet,
it.
man. Hey, take it
Thanks
easy,
for
guys, huh?
joining. Yeah,
No
it
worries,
was
man.
good
Take care.
talking.
Take care, Omar.
Peace. See you, boys.
Let me check out what this thing is.
I almost forgot I had this shit on. I almost forgot I had the the mic off. I was over here playing Mafia 3.
Mafia 3.
Yeah, Mafia 3, man.
Love
Yeah,
it.
man.
You can't
You
see me,
can't
Carlos.
see
You can't see
me.
me. Hold on. I forgot. Now you can't see.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, you should be.
that's gonna be sick, bro.
Fucking guy.
Mafia 3.
You guys are not talking about Ghost in the
Okay.
Shell.
Oh my, yeah, I did see the preview for that. Oh my god,
Amazing.
yeah.
What's this? Ghost of another movie or?
Yeah, it's another movie. with Johansson.
Carlos, you watch Ghost in the Shell, the anime?
Of course, man. I have it right here. I just coincidentally was watching this the
Nice.
night before the trailer came out the next day. Because I was cleaning up. I got a new man cave going on right now, big project. So I was watching this, and then the next day, the trailer came out. It was amazing. So I'm like addicted right now to it. It's my second favorite anime. Then
What's your
What's
favorite?
Akira.
What's the first?
Akira.
Man, I was gonna
Akira. And before
Akira's
Akira,
cool, but nah, man.
the greatest of all before everything came out was Heavy Metal. Heavy Metal.
Jacket?
Nah, man. Fist of North Star, you bugging, man.
No,
You
man,
bugging.
Heavy Metal, the anime, the first, it was in the movie.
It's an old anime. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
never heard.
first one that came out in the
Fist of the North Star.
Fist of the North Star. That's in my top 10.
Were you guys around for like Astro Boy and?
I used to love MD Geist and Vampire Hunter D.
Vampire Hunter D. Oh my God, that's awesome. Ninja Scrolls.
Yeah.
I got a crazy one for y'all. La Blue Girl, remember that?
Yeah, well that was risque.
Yeah.
I love that shit. I still got those La Blue Girls. I love them. Fucking perverts.
Omar, if you got a chance, you should check out Heavy Metal. I'll leave a link and you can just like pop it.
How many episodes is it? Do you know?
No, it's not an episode. It's actually a whole entire movie. It's like a story. It's a fantasy. It's about a skinny guy that at the end, I'm not going to tell you what happens, but he goes through a whole bunch of different storylines in a movie, and it's amazing. When I was it's one movie. So you know Heavy Metal, the magazine? It's about an hour and hour and 40 minutes. No,
I'll check it out.
Oh, you got to see it. This is what started
Heavy
me.
Metal, and do you know the year that came out in? Just
1983, 84, somewhere, or maybe earlier.
I'll check it out.
It's the first in this United States of America when it came out. It was like, it was just epic. If you were a kid back then and you saw this, you were like, "What the hell is this?
Yeah.
What? This is amazing. This is everything that I. If you love fantasy, this is it. Let me just show you a quick pic. But it's pretty rad.
No, he can't watch that shit in his house. Mama kill him.
Nah, no haram, no haram.
I'm gonna kill his ass if she walk in the room and see that shit, man.
But it's a lot of. So this is the movie poster right here.
Well, she would do that if he was watching
can you see that?
Blue
No?
Girl.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, La Blue Girl. Yeah, she would have decapitated his ass.
What kind of shit are you watching?
Oh, all day.
Anyway, there's a fantasy magazine that you have to check out. It's called Heavy Metal, and let me get that fucking movie for you. You see this, you're gonna love it. Heavy Metal movie.
Just realized why this shit all the way up here.
Images, and we got the images. All right, so that's it. Just check out this movie whenever you can, and you definitely are going to love it.
There's actually quite a few statues from that movie.
Yeah, I forgot the who did it. It was a Gentle Giant.
I
They
believe
did the police girl, and did a couple. Well, from the magazine. I guess this came from the magazine then took over, and the characters. So this guy right here, that's actually feeling this girl's boobs. If you can see that, that's part of the
Yes, I
movie.
can.
And so this guy goes into different characters in the movie. So there's different storylines about him, and at the end, he becomes this
Jacked
man,
guy.
jacked guy, and his penis is a dream come true. It's like a baseball bat. Literally. And yeah, this is like the first time I've ever seen like porn kind of on anime. So I was just like so intrigued by
Hentai.
this. Yeah, man. When I saw that, and then like after like a couple of years, whatever, then I saw Akira, and I love motorcycles, I love two wheels, so just that whole nature of all that stuff, man. It was just awesome, man.
Oh yeah, Kira is classic
Yeah, and
anime.
then when I saw then seeing Ghost in the Shell, and that's like when I see that movie, it reminds me of where like the Matrix came from. It's all that digital
Yeah.
space and all that. It's amazing, man. But
Did you
if
watch the episodes for Ghost in the Shell?
yeah, man, I got all well, one and two. Yeah, I've watched it. I've watched them
I'm
years ago.
also a huge fan of Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yep, that's sick too.
And that should be up your alley with the robots.
Robots, yeah, I love it. I love it. I love that. Love Gundam, Transformers. I'm not into too much anymore with the G1. The old school. So it's not my cup of tea. But yeah, man, some great stuff.
Well, it's one of those things where, like we were saying, even with He-Man, when you were growing up as a kid, those were the shit because that was the coolest thing you ever saw.
Yeah.
Then, like, shit progressed. What the hell is that? It must be his video game or something. But now you see today's special effects and all of this stuff.
Amazing.
Damn.
John Wick 2's coming out.
Yes.
Yo,
yeah.
You know something? I kind of I don't know. Do you know what Dragon Ball Super is?
No. Dragon Ball Super?
Is that the one
like
where he becomes a god, like God mode?
He gets like blue hair and stuff like that. Yeah. This is the new Super the new Dragon Ball Z, and it's like if you actually watch that, I tried to watch it honestly, but it doesn't feel as alive as the older cartoons. I don't know why.
Oh, Dragon Ball
feels
Super. Okay.
Feels dry. You know what I mean? Well, if you look at the other ones, like when he's transforming and like you see the hair, I don't know. It just looks so much more alive. I just saw that and I was like, it's kind of weird because like you would think that the new technology would make it like more advanced, it'd look better, but I don't know, it didn't look better to me.
Who's playing a harmonica?
Oh, I'm sorry. No. That's the Mafia 3.
It reminds me of fucking like playing a Western or something.
Red Dead Redemption.
Oh my God, thank you. That game, the new one, the sequel, is going to be sick.
It's going to be crazy. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, man.
Red Dead Redemption is coming. Oh my God, it's going to be awesome. Guys, I'm going to go. It was a pleasure seeing all of you guys. I've been a little quiet, but I promise next week I'll have a lot more input.
All right, brother. Yeah,
be safe, man.
Thanks a lot. Good night, guys.
Always
all right.
Pleasure.
Peace and love, guys. Bye.
Peace.
You too, brother.
But yeah, there's a lot to look forward to in a lot of different areas: movies, video games, statues. But in the end, it's moderation, I guess. With statues, it's getting to the point where you got to be much more picky with what you buy.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done, man. Like honestly, I just received 2 pieces. You're gonna see. I'm really excited, but I just received. I just bought 2 more pieces. I told you about them.
Yeah.
And I have 1 more piece to hunt down, which is the Punisher Comic Kit exclusive. with Artbox and Shipper. I need that back in my collection, and then I am done. You're gonna see me. I'm gonna leave the statue groups and everything. If you have any like XMPOs with me, you could just PM me on Facebook. But I'm done, man. I can't do it. Like, it's too much. I just can't justify the prices anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's just too hectic for me.
Yeah, I think after I finish my Guardians of the Galaxy line, if they do them all, yeah, well, not all. I don't want them all, but I do want a Star-Lord to go with my Gamora. But once I get those and the one other girl, I'm forgetting her name all of a sudden, I think that's really kind of it, unless they put something out that blows me away.
Mm-hmm. But you see that it's like you've narrowed it down to like almost nothing. You know what I mean? Before, I would PO everything. Holy crap!
Yeah, exactly. Like, I was the same way. The minute it came up, ordered. Like there was this fear, like, and you shouldn't have had it, but it was like this fear. Oh my God, it's gonna sell out. Click.
Exactly. Now it's like everything is just readily available, and it's like.
Well, even if you think I'm gonna hit him if I hear that harmonica again, I'm gonna go through the screen and be like, but it's like, yeah, even with PCS, you know, if you wanted a Street Fighter piece, you had to be on it like that within seconds of it going up. Now you could get them days later, weeks later, sometimes. I mean, hell, they went back to selling on Sideshow because they couldn't sell it out. And it's just because I think all of us hardcore collectors now have gotten to the point where the collections are so big, you got to be super cheesy. I'm saying cheesy because that goddamn music playing. Super picky.
Oh, man. Well, I'm gonna talk to y'all later though. I gotta go anyway, man. I gotta turn this shit off too because I gotta get up early.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Y'all have a good night though, man.
So yeah.
All right, Louis. Give me a call. Give me a call too later, man.
Well, I don't know about today because I gotta get up early tomorrow. But I'll hit you up tomorrow. But yeah. I mean, it's really gotten to that point. And like we've seen, the prices are insane. But once it hits $1,000 for a statue, forget about it.
It's talk. I
quarter scale for 1,000.
I'm gonna head to bed.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
Yo,
quarter scale for 1,000.
I gotta talk to you about something that's behind you.
Yeah, no problem. All right, guys. Thanks everyone for being a part of the show. Thanks for watching, and join us next week. It's always a pleasure. Peace.